Hey, when was the last time a book really pulled you in? Like, couldn't put it down, captivated. Yeah, for a lot of us, that's a pretty distant memory. So today, we're going to talk about that. We're going to figure out why so many of us stopped reading for fun, and, more importantly, how we can get that spark back and rediscover the magic hiding in a good book.
Just think back for a second, back to when you were a kid. You're tucked away somewhere with a book, and you're just gone. Completely lost in another world. I mean, every single page was a new adventure, right? A new friend, a whole new universe to explore. It was pure magic, wasn't it?
But then life happens. And for so many of us, that whole relationship with reading just changes. As adults, it stops being about discovery, and it turns into work. It's emails, it's reports, it's just scrolling through endless social media feeds. That old friendship we had with books, it kind of breaks. And we're just left there thinking, wait, where did all the magic go?
So what's the biggest thing holding us back? What's the barrier? Well, if you ask pretty much anyone, you're going to hear one answer way more than anything else. And honestly, it's the great myth that keeps so many of us from even trying.
And here it is, the classic, I just don't have the time. And let's be honest, it feels true, doesn't it? Our days are absolutely packed. But is a lack of time really the problem here? Or is there something else going on? Let's take a look at what the numbers actually say.
Okay, get this. Surveys have found that a whole lot of people spend up to 45 hours a week watching TV. 45! That's literally more than a full-time job. So all of a sudden that no time argument, well, it starts to look less like a fact and a whole lot more like a choice about our priorities.
And that right there brings us to a really crucial shift in how we think about this. The author Vladimir Nabokov said it perfectly. He said, "Do not worry about the time being spent in reading, just keep reading. There is no other better utilization of your time." You see, it's not an expense of time, it's the absolute best investment of it. So it's not about finding time, it's about making time for the things that really truly make our lives richer.
Okay, so let's say we do make the time. What's the payoff? What do we get in return? Well, it's so much more than just a little entertainment. As we're about to find out, reading has this incredibly deep, genuinely transformative power.
Wow. I mean, just listen to this image from Franz Kafka. He said, "A book should be an axe for the frozen sea within us." What a line. What he's really telling us is that books are the tools we need to just smash through our routines, through that feeling of being stuck or numb. They're literally the thing that wakes us up.
And this power, it's not just one thing, it's incredibly multifaceted. So, on a personal level, a good book can actually refine our personality. It can offer real solutions to life's problems. Emotionally, it can give you that sense of peace, like the coolness of shade. It can even build up this unflinching faith inside of you. I love this one. It's described as a repository of life force. It's a way to help us push back against things like depression or feelings of worthlessness. I mean, it's basically a complete toolkit for your mind and your spirit. And this is so important to get. What Kafka and Nehru are both getting at is that a book is never just paper and ink. It's not a dead object. Nehru said it beautifully. He called them reverberations of an active life. Think about that. Every single book you hold is the distilled essence of someone's entire experience, their struggles, their wisdom, everything. So when Kafka calls a book an axe, that's what he means. It's a living, breathing tool forged in the fire of another person's life, and it's ready to change yours. And if we take that idea even one step further, listen to this incredible metaphor from Pandit Sriram Sharma Acharya. He says, "Good books are like living deities whose worship provides light and joy instantly." Wow. That just elevates reading to something almost sacred, doesn't it? It's not a chore. It's an act that gives you light and joy right away. Okay, so we're convinced. We're going to go pick up a book. But now what? How do we make sure that what we're reading actually sticks, that it becomes a part of us? Because it's got to be about more than just letting your eyes scan the page, right? It's about really, truly absorbing what's in there.
And that brings us to a really core idea here. Just consuming information is not enough. If you're just passively reading, you're only going to get shallow knowledge. For any of it to become actually useful, you have to engage with it on a much deeper level.
So how do you do that? Well, there's a pretty clear four-step process for digesting knowledge. Step 1, read actively and thoroughly. And that means no skimming. Step 2 is to contemplate deeply. Really think about what you've read. Argue with it in your head. Step 3 is to internalize it, to let it sink in so it becomes part of how you see the world. And finally, step 4, the most important one, apply it. Use that knowledge in your own life. That's when a book really comes alive for you. Okay, this all sounds amazing, but where do you even start? Let's be real, if you haven't picked up a book for fun in years, the whole idea can feel kinda overwhelming. But I promise you, it doesn't have to be.
The advice here is actually super simple. Please, don't try to read a book a week right out of the gate. Just make one small commitment, one book a month. That's it. It's a totally manageable goal, and it's how you build momentum. It's how you turn that forgotten habit back into a practice you love.
So as we start to wrap this up, let's just hold on to this incredible thought from John Milton. He said, "A great book is an invaluable inheritance of an eminent soul." What he means is, every great book is an inheritance. It's a whole lifetime of wisdom, of experience, of insight, handed directly to you. It's truly one of the most valuable gifts you could ever give yourself.
So really, the only question left to ask is, with all of those adventures, all of that wisdom, all of those reverberations of an active life just sitting on shelves waiting for you, what story is waiting for you?